Alright guys, Sergeant Von Cree here. Today we are reviewing ARK 2 cinematic trailer. Now usually I don't do reviews because, well, I'm not a review channel, okay? Because I think review channels are just people that take other people's content and give it a rating because, well, they're retards. But I'm making an exception for this since, a little bit of backstory here, I've been a big fan of ARK. I've played the game since 2017, which is a bit of a late start since, you know, it mostly came out in 2015, for the most part, but that doesn't matter. I've loved the game, and then I just saw the other day that this thing dropped, and I want to give my honest opinion about it. So yeah, we're going to be reviewing the trailer. I'm going to be stopping the trailer here and there to talk about certain parts. So if you want to go see the full trailer, as I'm showing here, just literally look it up on YouTube. It'll come straight up, alright? So yeah, let's dive into this and see what ARK 2 has in store for us. Alright, so we have a dinosaur lizard and a primate girl. Oh my god, it's Vin Diesel, guys. That's exactly what I want to hear in a dinosaur game, is Vin Diesel. Oh, where's the audio? Okay, that's a bit better. Turn it up a little bit. Alright, that's a bit better. So, the graphics, okay, I lowered the video quality to 480p just because I didn't want to see the full texture of Vin Diesel for reasons. Now, this is what got me stumped here, these fucking humanoid people. I don't like the concept so far. Like, I have watched this already. Like, these humanoid people, I don't like the concept. It gives me, like, the kind of Call of Duty Black Ops feel. No, Call of Duty Zombies feel. I don't like that really much, but it's Simon out. It's that oh my. Yeah, really. I mean, like, just look at this, okay? That thing. What is that? This doesn't even. This is like, I'm gonna be real. I have more criticism for the trailer than I do pros, really. It just doesn't feel like ARK to me. Like, okay, putting Vin Diesel in an ARK trailer and one dinosaur, it just doesn't feel like ARK to me, but let's continue. So he fights the humanoid tiger monster. Also, he's fighting with like a wooden stick. And for some reason, he just refuses to die. This is like the Fast and Furious evolved. What is this? A Rex. Okay, I just hold up. Just wanna like look at the blood graphics. Like, if you look at those blood graphics, it makes you really feel like it's bad. And also, my second criticism is the Rex. The Rex doesn't really give me the ARK feel, and it's just because of the feathers. I would have been fine if you gave like a more of a modern CGI look to the old Rex from ARK. That would have been fine, but I think the feathers would do it too much. But because it's like Jurassic Park 3, where they gave the raptors feathers. I mean, I don't think giving dinosaur feathers really makes them look cooler, necessarily. And I think with the Rex, it looks really dumb. Like, a feathered Rex, it looks dumb. That's all I gotta say about that, really. This is where things get interesting. Okay, so, listen. She just, literally, everyone runs away, but she decides to look back and stand there and scream. That doesn't... What? Why would you do that? I mean, I understand she's a primitive being with probably, like, the brain size of, like, a walnut, maybe, and, like, the intelligence of probably my cat, but even my cat runs away from danger. He didn't sit there and just fucking, like, look at it like this girl. This is my one criticism with the trailer, is just, like, what they're getting at, really. Like, okay, people die and, like, there's a bad plot for a trailer, okay? I don't care about that part much. Even though it's stupid, it's just, like, it doesn't feel like ARK. Okay, and then woman sacrifices himself for the child. That's fine. Sacrifices. Gotta make it. And then he just continues fighting these damn things. And then he gets his... I thought that thing sacrificed. And he just stares at the Rex, and throws a spear at it, and that's the end of that. And then these damn things are back, and this woman just... These are like Jedi Knights with winged spears, honestly. And this girl just keeps getting herself damaged. She's cramping. She makes ritual controls. And he fights another the Rex. Chasing them. Alright, now everyone runs. And he gets eaten. Okay, here's my question. Alright, did you see from the last scene, where did the third woman go? Like, it's Vin Diesel and his quote-unquote primitive daughter, but like, where did the other woman go? Was she the one eaten? Because I could have sworn she was right behind him and then she just disappears. I mean, it doesn't matter that much, but like, he just got me tripping. I guess that part was kind of cute where she stuck her tongue out. I'm not a pedophile, just note that, but... Honestly, would you just stick your tongue out at a creature that just killed half of your family because you were so retarded that you made them all die just so you could live? Like, there's just no remorse, man. I don't know, but I think, honestly, the one thing I don't like about the trailer so far is just the fact that it's all about a primitive family that is literally dying to save a child. I mean, like, come on, man. Now, this part I actually like, because this is more of an ARK feeling. I think this is supposed to, like, resemble the... Oh wait, that woman's back, I just saw her. Okay, so she just appeared out of the blue. This is more of an ARK feeling here. This is the kind of ARK that we liked. Because you can see the obelisks from the ARKs on the island and such, and you have like the tech kind of feeling. That's the one thing I do like about this so far. Oh, Santiago. I'm pretty sure he was a character from ARK Extinction. Okay, and they come to a new world. They just teleport. Pterodogs look kind of cool. Can't lie. Graphics seem okay. Except those blood graphics. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. ARK 2trailer. And now we're going to stare at these faces for the rest. Okay, so I know I talked a lot during the trailer, and some of my opinions are kind of valid, some of them aren't, but I'm going to start off with what I like first, and then I'll get to what I don't like. What I do like is, I guess, the graphics a little bit. I guess they're gonna give somewhat of a reboot to some of the dinosaurs. I mean, it is the gameplay trailer, but honestly, the graphics, hopefully maybe less lag, better dinosaurs, and maybe a cool storyline with ARK 2. That's all I really like so far. As I said, I have more criticisms for this than I really have pros. And if you've played ARK in the past, and you were there from roughly the beginning, you would kind of understand why we have more criticism for it. Because what we're expecting with this ARK is from Wildcard, I'm expecting it just to get delayed to 2023, a buggy start, terrible gameplay. It would feel like ARK, but like kind of how Atlas launched. And I thought Atlas was crap. In fact, it was so crap, I thought I'd even buy the game. But I'll start off with my first criticism, just based on a trailer. So, are they trying to make ARK more storyline based? Because in my opinion, more people played ARK for the online PvP. Like, in my opinion, that was the largest pinnacle of ARK. I mean, yeah, sure, there was PvE and such, but mostly everyone was playing online PvP. And the official servers are just so broken, everyone then started making private servers. And with this trailer, it seems like, they want to, I guess, give us a more storyline kind of feel to ARK rather than, you load into a server and you just start killing people. I mean, I guess that's okay. Because, like, with ARK, I mean, yeah, this is where I can kind of agree. I mean, in ARK, currently, it's not so much survivalist, because you just load in, you aren't worried about surviving as much, because on your first day, that's the only time you really feel like you're surviving. Because after you get a base up, then you're just out literally to kill everyone. Like, after that, it loses its survival feeling. So I guess they're moving more forward in survivalist feeling, which is kind of okay. But I have low hopes for ARK 2 so far. Besides the fact that, maybe they might be getting better graphics, better dinosaurs in terms of maybe looks or abilities, better storyline. I think it's going to moreover turn out like ARK 1. And my reason is honestly just pretty simple. I mean, they haven't even launched, well, they haven't even completed the last DLC for ARK currently, and they're already dropping this. That just shows you how much they cared little about ARK. And I cared a lot for ARK. I mean, okay, I'm not going to deny there's a lot of things that are crap about the game. You could probably overall say ARK is a bad game. But people loved it, the community worked hard to make it good, and then the devs just shit on it saying, you know what? We are just going to get through ARK as quick as we can so we could just give an overall redo to ARK with ARK 2. I mean, if they're gonna take our ARK currently, better graphics, less lag, overall more balanced, and more dinosaur focused, then yeah, maybe ARK 2 will turn out good. But if they're also gonna go for like, oh, every year we're gonna launch a new DLC and grab money from everybody, just add in sci-fi stuff that's broken, when everybody originally just liked the online PvP with the dinosaurs, and the modding community brought us more dinosaurs, and that's why mods were a real hit. It's not that nobody liked the sci-fi stuff. Some of the sci-fi stuff was pretty fun. Okay, for example, I loved Aberration. I thought that map was amazing, and I would say that's about, honestly, 40% of my time on ARK, and I thought it was an amazing DLC, with a few things I didn't like, of course, but overall, it was pretty nice. But I guess if they're trying to get back to the idea of the dinosaur field ARK, I'd be down for it. It's just, overall, I think more of my criticism is gonna be with the developers, necessarily, than the game itself, if you know what I mean. Because, like, people liked ARK, but they didn't like the developers. It doesn't mean that ARK was a bad game, because, yeah, if you look at it from a certain direction, ARK was a bad game. But, I mean, the community made it fun. For example, most of the guys in my clan that I have, they all hated ARK, really. And then, I got a private server, I got everybody on it, and we did an entire season of it, and everyone said they liked it. And that just shows how much the community really can make ARK a good game, because, that's kind of how it was. The community made ARK great. And with this one, it just seems like, as I said earlier, they just wanted to rush past the original ARK and get to this so they can do an entire redo, since they kind of screwed up since 2017 with Scorched Earth and such. And that really, it's a big punch in my face, because it makes me feel like, that they didn't care about it, and no love for the game, man. And it just pissed me off, because, like, everybody, I would say, now has to get ARK 2, and most people, I would say, could easily have, an easy 130 days on the first ARK. And that's all getting thrown away because, yeah, they wanted to rush through it and just get to this and try to make a redo. So when it just boils down to, I think it's a real cash grab. That doesn't mean I'm not gonna say that means that ARK 2 is gonna be bad, but that's just my opinion so far. That's what I really think about it. And when it comes to the trailer, I think they just did the same thing as Cyberpunk did, because Cyberpunk, they just threw Keanu Reeves in there and it looked good. It was a pretty nice trailer. And for this one, they were like, okay, cast Vin Diesel and make him bring over his family crap from the Fast and Furious and put that in a primitive dinosaur game. And with this trailer, I don't get the ARK feel. I don't feel ARK at all. And it seems weird to say, but I think if you've played ARK at least enough, you would kind of get what I'm saying. Like, the ARK kind of vibe was like, you know, when it first dropped, or like when Scorched Earth DLC dropped, or maybe even Aberration. Like, that was some real, that felt like ARK to me. But that doesn't matter, because as I said, it just all boils down to, I think it's going to be a cash grab, and you know, it might not be a bad game, it might be, but I so far, just based on the trailer, I have a lot of criticism. I didn't even know ARK 2 was actually going to drop. I thought they would honestly just continue ARK 1. I mean, look at Minecraft. They've never had to make a Minecraft 2. That's why I think they could have just honestly like, you know, maybe done a graphics update or something to ARK right now. Kind of like how War Thunder just basically redid itself in a new Dagger engine. I think, you know what, it would take a lot of work, yes, maybe rather costly, but I think the payoff would have been so much better. And that's why I think, honestly, ARK 2 is a cash grab. But yeah, I'm not going to rant about it too long, since I've already honestly wasted probably 17 minutes of your life so far, just ranting about what I think about this. But you know what, I'd love to hear your opinions, honestly, in the comments. And yeah, that just about covers it, what I think about ARK 2. Side notes, for my clan, I am planning to do an ARK Season 2. It's going to be starting hopefully late January. I'm going to drop a video about that, but it's probably going to be mid-January. Because like late January, early February, that's when I'll start Season 2 of ARK. And if you want to do that, I'll put a link to my gaming clan in the description of this video. You could join. We play War Thunder, ARK, Battlefield 1, you name it. Just a group of, we're just a crew, man, and we just chill, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. Okay, this is Future Cree. I just recognized, like, after I was done ranting about the last one, I kind of gave a depressing end to that rant, because, you know, ARK just really got to my mind. It kind of felt depressing that ARK 1 was ending, so I was kind of at a loss of words as to what to say, really. But then I saw there's an ARK animated series that's going to be about, like, the storyline that they were really getting at, the island stuff on ARK 1. Because as I said, no one really cared about the storyline for ARK 1, and it was really overviewed because of the online PvP and such, but no matter. I'm going to probably do another review video about the ARK animated series that you see in front of your screen right now, and I'll drop a video on that later. So yeah, make sure to subscribe, check out my gaming clans, and have a nice day, y'all.